Okay, tubers, another nice, beautiful afternoon here at the 5-hectare property in northwestern Mindanao, Philippines. And I brought my wife and youngest son out.
He likes the water so much.
And my nephew, Rex, is on the right. Honey, you're going over his boots.
No choice. Mine too. See, mine get inside. That's okay.
That's
He
one
likes
thing
the water
that
so much.
that's one thing the kids love is the
Yeah, when I was young,
river. Honey's gonna
like this.
he's gonna be swimming if you let him. You have to hold on to him.
You like water so much.
Very funny.
Go to the other side now.
So yeah, this river, I mean, it was way up. See this stick right here? That's something that was pushed there by how full from flooding that this stream became is way up in here. So like 4 feet higher than it is right now. So yeah, it's beautiful here, and I'm still kind of heartbroken because the goats got killed here last week. But yeah, I decided I'm not going to get any more goats until I get some dogs and get all my fencing up, and get maybe even a donkey. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, it's just a beautiful place. I own up to the fence line here, and that's where I'm going to put the gate, is right here where that cow is. Right where my fence is there, I'll put the gate. And this is 5 hectares. And then, like I say, the neighbors here that has this nice, it's a lowlands, but on a real bad flooding, all that lowland would be flooded out. But 95% of the time, that's all nice grassland for the cows to graze. I'd love to purchase that property. It's at least 20, it's around 20 to 40 hectares, depending on how he has it divided out, because part of it goes all the way to the road. And I guess my Filipino wife was just telling me it's owned by a lawyer. So eventually, if I win the lottery or something, have lots of extra money, maybe I'll inquire about it. I would like to keep building from this piece of land here. So, so my grazing land would increase, so I can get a nice herd of cattle here. But yeah, we just love coming here when the weather's nice. And like I say, this is the first nice day in 6 weeks that we've had. And you can see the guys are already cutting down coconut over here, if you can see them. I'll go over there here in a minute, but yeah, it's just a beautiful property. All this grass is starting to fill in really good, so it's going to be great for grazing land for the cattle, and then eventually goats also. I'm going to get the larger size goats. My cow is up in the mountain up there. What? Okay, I'm coming. Well, someone's cutting coconuts behind right there. So this is the steaming house. Build a fire down inside here. I've showed this a few times on other videos. This is the fire pit, and then all the heat goes up through the bamboo slatting, and that's where all the copra is on top here. And there's Lazelle's father, Mr. Texan. He's cutting a coconut now with a long pole there, with a long knife at the end there.
Yeah, later Lolo is coming. Oh, the buffalo.
So he has to go to every single tree and evaluate all the coconuts that are on the tree, because some of them are young ones, some of them aren't mature enough to cut yet. So they can only cut the mature coconut that's ready to be harvested. So here's a pile of coconut right now that they've harvested. And it makes it a whole lot easier for them to do their harvesting. Like way up there, see those coconuts? See how high these trees are? I mean, that's like close, I bet you that's 60 to 70 feet high. What, hon?
Romel told me that wood that you just lay, they're going to use it if they need it.
For burning?
Yes, for the steaming.
Which one?
Is that gonna be okay? Some of that, then, like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of there, you know.
Oh, they're okay. There's Papa with the carabao coming with the sackos of raw copra.
Come here, there's a snake there. There's a snake there.
Yes, buddy, that's a buffalo.
Come here. That's the youngest Papa buffalo, you know.
What do you mean? Oh, so he has.
The teenager one.
So he has 3?
You have 3.
Okay.
That's the male, then the mother, then the baby.
Oh, okay.
So that one is a young teenager.
Get his hand so the buffalo don't crush him.
Oh, come
Huh?
here, Leo. The buffalo gonna. The buffalo gonna.
Come on, just don't let the buffalo walk over you. Yes. Some people call them buffalo. They're like water buffalo. It's carabao is the proper name.
Buffalo, carabao.
They're the ones that do all the heavy lifting out here.
Wow, good job, buffalo.
That's
You're
your-
so hardworking.
That's your ancient loader.
You're hardworking. Wow.
And that's what Papa's done all his life. He's had carabao, and that's how he's made his money over the years. Transporting coconut, and he hauls wood for lumber, timber jacks, lumberjacks, whatever you want to call them. They cut the wood, and he hauls it out with his carabao.
Leo,
So it's pretty awesome. Like I say, we live out here, way out in the jungle. This place is about 2 miles from our
Don't
house,
touch it.
approximately. So that's our part of our homestead, and that's what we do is we homestead, farm. We got chickens. We got a huge flock of chickens now, and they give us several eggs a day. So we're building that flock up and then preparing this land, of course, for cattle herds. That's part of the homestead. It's part of being completely self-sufficient. That's the key, right? I mean, you got to be self-sufficient. It's not easy. It's hard work, but you can save a ton of money. Here, Papa. My gosh, there we go. Papa's 78 now, and he works just as hard as when he was 58. So that's the kind of the recipe to staying young is working hard in your older age. Pretty convinced of that now. Okay, hon. I'm gonna stop the blog now.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you go, and
Bye-bye.
for now
Have a good
until the
day.
next blog.
Say bye-bye.
Have a
Bye-bye.
blessed, wonderful day. Bye. That said, bye-bye.